Hey everyone, so today I'm rocking the afro. It was looking great this morning, and then I had to wear a TV mask, and then that kind of ruined everything, but that's okay. So I'm just leaving the hospital right now. It was quite cool, like learning and being grilled and that kind of stuff, but it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of work. So now I'm going to where the taxis normally are, because there are no small car taxis and there are no buses today. So hopefully I find transport home. If not, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hey beautiful people. So this is week 3. As you can see, I'm doing a lot better compared to last week's video. I've had some time to process and really like pray about things and really like seek the Lord about like and just seek the Lord, because I also kind of realized that in the midst of me thinking about all of this, it also allowed myself to get into a place of self-condemnation. So so it's been amazing, it's been good. I mean, coming from a place of last week Monday, where like this time I've been part of a team doing recess that would like end up being failed recess, and then seeing another person die, but being not full of hope and seeing. And now then the coolest thing for me right now is being like, even getting worse news right now, it's being like, cool, this is what happens, this is reality, but there's always hope and there's still hope. And not saying like, I wouldn't say that like, I think I knew that there's always hope and I believed in hope, but I just couldn't see it in that moment. Like, in that moment when like, God, that news hit me, and I was like, hey, wow, I don't know what to do. And I think coming out of that place and being like, right now, as much as news might not be the best news ever, but you know what, there's always hope. Hope is always alive. Like someone saying that this is what's going on doesn't mean like necessarily like a complete death sentence. Like, there's always hope, there's always something, there's always like a brighter side to things. So I guess, so I think like I'm in like really a totally better space, and being in a space of like, I'm not like self-condemnation is like so far from me right now. And learning, I think this is such a cool space to be in, because now it's like learning to merge my worlds, learning to be who I am just in general, just be who I am and be aware of the Holy Spirit, but still like focused and still gunning for excellence. And I mean, Jesus created our bodies. Like, when I can't think of stuff, he can tell me stuff, like he can be like this, so so that's what I'm kind of like, I'm just learning to hear the Lord on the go, in terms of like still working, still doing excellence, but still like, okay, Jesus, what are you doing in this space? And keeping my mind open, and also like not putting pressure on myself to be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to, like this needs to happen, you need to, and it's just like, I think for too long I let people's expectations and people like who people thought I was or who people think I am like dictate how I live. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So I mean, like for instance, if, sorry about this bad lighting, you know what, it's a vlog, so I'm sorry, but it's fine. You'll be strong, you can hear what I'm saying. That is what matters. That is the most important thing of this whole video. My voice. Anyway, what was I saying? I was having such a deep, serious moment, and I just lost it. Oh, yes, I'm back. So I was just saying, I think for just too long, like in terms of is thinking about like the vision for the future, where I want to go, and it's actually like God never placed that pressure on me ever, like 0% ever. I've never felt pressure from the Lord to perform, like from his side. Never. It's never been a thing. Even if I'm feeling terrible and I'm a mess, hashtag last week, God has never placed pressure on me to perform in any single way. I just, for some reason, just when people would put a judgment on my shoulders and be like, oh, that's who you are, or see me as a specific person, and it just like in my head I would interpret it in a way that's like, yo, that means now I need to perform, I need to live up to this, or like these are my goals, this is where I'm going for, this is where I'm gunning for. And instead of doing it out of a place of like, okay, Jesus, let's do this, I'm resting you, Holy Spirit, you lead me step by step, it was like, Sharon, you should be doing this already, why aren't you doing this? Blah 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 blah. So just lies from them. It was like so weird for me, because it's like, when the devil uses scripture, but he just twists it and he puts like some motive behind it that's just like, yeah, when Jesus wrote that, like when Jesus said that, he was not saying what you're trying to say to me, devil. And it was a place of like, I listened to those scriptures being twisted for just so long, I think I said it earlier, and I just, and this week I can see like, hey Jesus, you really did something in my heart. I solidly have more compassion, like, and it's so crazy because for the longest time I've been like, Lord, give me that compassion, Jesus. That when I see people, they like, my heart breaks for them. That time when I'm praying, and I'm like, yes, cool, I'm ready. And then now in the process of that happening, it is ridiculously painful. Because when you want to love hard and you want to be full of compassion, it's really like you also need to be willing to be hurt. You also need to know what to do when you're hurt. So that's the pros and cons of loving hard. So, and like I said, I was in this place of like, I really don't want to desensitize. I want to love hard, I want to have compassion, I don't want to become stone cold, I want to, like, my patients are still people, like, and I want them to, if they survive, if they die, whatever, like, I want them to be treated well. Part of loving hard is listening and being there and encouraging and being like, hey, there's always hope, and it's just like, even when the situation gets really intense and it gets really deep, you know what, there's always hope, there's always hope, there's always hope, there's always hope. And yeah, I think that's been like my declaration this week. Like, there's always hope, like, not to give up. Hey guys, so I'm tired. I'm actually really tired right now. Look how my hair looks. I did my hair, yes. So yesterday, if you saw, I was gonna do that. Right now, my hair's out. To start, if you wanna know how I did this, tell me, comment below. But anyway, it's fine. So we have tests today until 4. I left hospital yesterday at 12:30. I slept past 1. I had to be here by 7. I'm tired, to say the least. And I want to. So these are my spicy friends. This is the Gene.
This is the Gene expert.
Oh! Shook of life. Shook of life, guys. Wow, okay. This is the Khairot. That is actually the name we gave him, so that's true. I can validate that.